Those who can't stomach the ride should not participate. I wrote this book with the aim of debunking this widely held myth. I introduce an easy-to-follow conceptual framework that allows for strong balance while targeting long-term returns competitive with equities. This is not an approach that involves market timing, a sophisticated trading strategy, or the use of esoteric investment vehicles. A simple, fixed allocation across a diversified mix of major asset classes is all that is needed to achieve the objective. The investment strategy, commonly termed risk parity, is not something new and untested. Some of the world's most sophisticated institutions have adopted and successfully implemented this approach for several decades. Bridgewater Associates, the largest hedge fund in the world, developed the concepts presented in this book over 25 years ago and has been running a risk parity strategy for its giant institutional portfolios ever since. It seems that investors' portfolios are not only imbalanced, but that investors don't have a full understanding of what it means to be balanced. I want to share these insights that I've gleaned from the smartest minds in the industry because every investor, large and small, deserves to know. In this book, I attempt to describe the framework in a language that anyone interested in investing will understand, regardless of their investment acumen and experience. Over the years, I've had the opportunity to walk through the concepts with a wide variety of investors and investment professionals. With repetition comes an appreciation of the points that resonate and a refined narrative for more complex topics. Moreover, I feel strongly that investors need more balance today than perhaps at any point in our lifetimes. The potential range of economic outcomes is exceedingly broad, and the odds of extreme results only seem to increase over time. My goal is to equip investors with the knowledge and tools they need to build smarter portfolios and avoid taking unnecessary risk. Introduction. My business partners and I have been on a multi-decade journey to discover the optimal portfolio. We recognize that we will never reach the destination of this lifelong crusade. Investing is like an impossible puzzle that has no perfect solution. But we have set out as our mission to endlessly progress toward the ultimate goal. Fortunately, we have opportunities to explore potential answers with some of the most sophisticated investors in the world. As co-chief investment officer of Evoke Advisors, a multi-billion-dollar SEC-registered investment advisor in Los Angeles, I regularly engage with well-respected investment managers and industry thought leaders. We at Evoke have been blessed to build a network of some of the greatest investment minds of our time, including CIOs of leading institutional investors and founders of the world's largest and most successful money managers. As students of the market with an intense focus, we have gleaned insight over the years from repeated interactions with the smartest investors who are also searching for similar investment answers. Investing can be incredibly humbling. Mistakes are inevitable and seem to conveniently transpire just when you think you've figured it all out. This is evidently one of those industries in which the more you learn, the more you realize how little you know. It is interesting to take a step back and observe that we know so much more now than we did 20 years ago, but that only means that we will certainly be more knowledgeable 20 years from now. This simple recognition is imperative because it prevents complacency and forces us to march on and continue the search. The crystallization of the end goal also makes it easier to find other like-minded individuals from whom we can expand our learning. For me, a monumental step forward occurred in 2005 when I was first introduced to Bridgewater Associates. As an institutional investment consultant at Merrill Lynch, I was seeking insightful investment managers to allocate the billions of dollars that were entrusted to my team and me. Our group was founded and led by John Ebbe, one of the brightest investment minds I've met to this day. John is also one of the most genuine, charming, and generous individuals I've ever known. However,